What's up, y'all? Welcome to another video from the Average Consumers. Today we have Ace Hood, who's typically not in the press or the blogs, is now claiming that his children's mother wouldn't let him see their kids on Father's Day over money, and we actually have a response for her. But first, let's get into his settlement, his sentiment.
Share too much. I really handle things in my personal space like I normally do. But today, I do not have my kids, and the reason I do not have my children today is because the mother of my children wants her story to be right, which means her story in her mind is that I am not a good father. My children don't want to spend time with me. It's that also I don't support the kids. Also, I'm never there for the children. So that's her story in her mind, and she wants to tear me down also as a person. And I analyze all of this, and I'm thinking all of this is because of money. All of her actions and all of this is because of money. It's because she see me furthering myself in my life, in my career, doing some other things. Yes, she gets paid child support. Yes, we have court-ordered agreements. You know, she would rather destroy the relationship that I have with my children, to prove herself right, to prove her story right. And that's saddening, man. It's really saddening to me. And I think that this message overall, man, is just for all the fathers, man, who feel unappreciated in their dynamic. You know what I'm saying? Who's just stepped up to the plate and doing the very best that they can. You know, I didn't have a father. I didn't grow up with my father at all. So, I had to learn how to be a father. But one thing I do know is that I will fight for my children, like I've always fought for my children. And I will not allow somebody to tear our relationship apart. So this will get handled in court, but for sure, 1,000%. But to the fathers, man, just keep your head up. Just keep your head up with this, And I just wanted to bring some awareness, because I normally don't speak about stuff like this, but today it's about taking your power back also, too. You know what I'm saying? And not allowing people to restrict restrict you and make you feel unworthy as a parent. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's time for all of that to be over. You dig what I'm saying? So yeah, man, y'all be blessed, y'all be good. I just wanted to share that information with the fathers. Anybody who feel like they're going through a similar circumstance as I am, where they don't get the opportunity to see their kids, or they just feel like that parent is turning their kids against them. The kids will grow up. It's one thing that I do understand. And for me, I'm gonna continue to just lead by example, which means take accountability for how I show up in all of this. And yeah, man, do the work, and all will be well. Restrict.
That man owe me $95,000, and he up here talking about it's about money. Antoine, I been had a house. Both of my cars is paid. You know what that could have did? I could have went into preterm labor if I was weak. But I know the truth, and the facts are the facts. So at the end of the day, for you and your wife to do that for a check for love and hip hop, that is sad. And Mona, baby, you don't even have a storyline, baby, with them two without me. You don't even have a storyline. And at the end of the day, baby, I don't need it. Because I'm blessed and highly favored without that. You feel me? And then he had the audacity to say, I'm mad he's flourishing. Antoine, you didn't have not one show before the pandemic. Now all of a sudden you get a PPP loan for $144,000. I'm jealous. That man owe me $95.
So this is her response, and she also
I'm jealous of you flourishing. How? How am I mad? I would think a man who get $144,000, you mad at me. Y'all want to know why he's really mad at me? He mad at me because he went to court to get his child support lowered in December, and the judge told him that he had to catch up on the money that he owed first before it could be lowered. So when we had to turn in our financial affidavits, he only had $2,500 to his name. So as y'all know, PPP loans, he has no employees, y'all. That's the thing. I think that's why he mad. Exactly. So I had, took it to my attorney and told him what was going on. He reported that he only had $2,500 to his name, y'all. So I'm like, huh? So we reported it. So now he has to pay me what he owes me, and he's mad. I let you go 2 years without doing anything. So what are you talking about? Make it make sense. At the end of the day, I wanted to come on here, and y'all can look up the PPP loan. Y'all know it's public records. Ace Hood Touring. Go look it up. He got 144K. I'm trying to figure out how he got that much, and he don't got no employees. Okay. At the end of the day, I was over here minding my business, watching Manifest on Netflix. Y'all need to watch that. It's good. He decided to, I guess, he had 2,500.
So this was his story. Post some pictures with his kids. She said, "When you about to join Love and Hip Hop Miami and need a storyline, you wanted a Father's Day post. Here you go." What is that?
Looks like he on like a 106 Park.
It looked like they saying his watch is fake. I can't believe Antoine trying to use me and kids for a main character spot on Love and Hip Hop. I'm so appalled by all of this. I'll give him 100K cash if he posts a text of me asking for money. I make more than you, bruh. Damn. Not to make more than you. Who bothers a 33-week pregnant woman via social media when you have my number? But y'all preach peace, love, and happiness. I'm so sick of these fraud ass people. Knowing that I have had complicated pregnancies and you try this, God bless you. Offer a check, bro. What lawyer, Antoine Franklin? The one who told my attorney he can't respond to our request because you haven't paid him anything? You must go and represent yourself. Man. So she said that she's 33 weeks pregnant. Okay, so it makes sense now. Because before, when I was looking at her talk, I'm like, she looks a bit overweight. But that's justification.
Yeah. I don't know, like, who's right or wrong on this, but I will say,
Man, shout out to Ace Hood. That nigga correct, man.
I will say she brought, she brought the statistics, she brought the
PPP loan. She says public record.
she brought the facts. So
I didn't know that was public record though.
I didn't know it either. So I mean, it's just like there's a lot of truth in what she was saying. Well, a few things, like she's saying he hasn't had a show since the pandemic hit, or for a couple years, and it's just like, yeah, Ace Hood wasn't really that big.
Yeah.
After, I think, maybe around like 2016, he just kind of like fell off, even though he was still making really good music, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of just fell off after about 2016. So
You think he got blackballed? Because you remember he got dropped from DJ Khaled.
yeah,
Because they had a little feud, and
yeah.
DJ Khaled was very. I mean, he still is big in the industry, so it's
Yeah.
like he has that power. Like, just press the stop button on him.
Did he get blackballed? I can't say. Like, I can't say I know for sure, or I have some sort of conclusive evidence that will make me think that he did. But
Yeah.
I will say that
If you got blackball, Ace Hood, say it.
it
Let us
just,
know.
it doesn't add up though, because like I said, the quality of his music was really good. It wasn't like he was declining, in my opinion, with the quality of his music. It started to get better
Yeah.
as time went on. So I wouldn't be surprised if he did get blackballed, but I'm not gonna say that he is. But to get back to this though, man, if this is real for a spot and Love and Hip Hop, is kind of like, dang, he was one of my favorite rappers. So it's just like
I mean, that's usually what happens once
yeah.
they're your favorite rapper, and then they start to decline. Love and hip hop is the next best move. That's where the money's at.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, because I mean, He's saying the reason I don't have my children today is because the mother of my children wants her story to be right. What does that even mean? I'm not quite sure what that means. What is her story?
She didn't really.
Okay. He's saying that her story is that he don't take care of his kids, blah blah. But I didn't hear her say that when she was just saying.
Nah,
She didn't say nothing about
She
that.
didn't really. Yeah, she didn't bash him for not taking care of his kids. She just got on him saying like, you know, he owes her 95,000, but she didn't even seem like she was tripping off of that.
Yeah, she said she make more money than him. She like, I can't expect it from you because I know you broke. That's why you ain't pay it. But I mean, hey, we not clowning nobody. You know, sometimes financial situations be hard. That's the life of an entrepreneur. It ain't just all gains. You know,
Wins and losses.
wins and losses. So, you know, is what it is. Um, the whole court thing, you know. I mean, hopefully everything works out in a favorable way for both parties, of course. You know, and but I mean, him not being able to see his kids on Father's Day, I could see how he would feel a way about that. Of course, like, you know, any guy who is clearly strong in their kids' lives would want that. You know.
Yeah,
So,
I would highly doubt that Ace Hood is a deadbeat. I highly doubt he is.
yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah.
But cause I mean, Ace Hood, he like if he was a deadbeat, I feel like his wife would be like coming out talking crazy, like whatever. But because his wife, you know, can vouch for him not being a deadbeat, she kind of just staying out of it and let it handle in court, like, you know, the classy way, I guess. So, yeah, it's unfortunate, uh, what happened on Father's Day, but you know, this blowing up on social media. If this is for a Love and Hip Hop plot, I mean, hey, I guess they've achieved their goal. It's getting some blog posts and whatever. Ace Hood usually doesn't get blog posts.
Yeah.
The last blog post I seen him on, it was, I think it might have been his birthday or Christmas or something. He got a gift, and it was a plaque for his most recent work. And his wife got informed. She was like, "Oh, basically, because you know, you haven't been, ever since being dropped from the label, you haven't been getting plaques, you know. But I wanted to just show that your music is still acknowledged, you know, for however much it had sold." So that like kind of like brought him to tears a little bit. But that was a nice little gesture, you know. That was a good job. But yeah, man. Pray for both parties to work this out, and let us know in the comment section below what you guys think about this. Also, subscribe to the channel with bells, bringing content to you daily. Also, I always forget. Like the video and share. Also, let us know like how you guys feel about situations like this. Maybe you've gone through it as a father, or experienced your father going through this with you in this situation. You know, let us know what you think about it, and we appreciate you guys tuning in. And if you've made it this far, we'll see you next video. Peace.